with your host, Cosmon Cal.
Yeah. It ain't as easy as it look, huh? Yeah. Beat him down, I'll beat you down. Here comes Oswald.
Oh, shit!
That's my boy, punk!
You got knocked the fuck out! That's what I'm talking about.
You Greg?
You got knocked the fuck out, man! Give me my goddamn money. The payback's a motherfucker, ain't it? Nigga.
Uh-huh. It's all fun and games. So somebody God get punched in his eye. Huh? They was over there quiet, mealy mouth. Ooh, they quiet. Ooh. Cuz was hurt. Cuz he's steaming. When he get to the car, he gonna cry. Y'all hit the link. Y'all want to come in, man. Y'all hit the link. You want to come in, man. This nigga gonna cry when he get to the car. Right? Y'all see where I kept it? I didn't delve into the BS with it. You dig what I'm talking about? I strictly stayed on the point of proving God is not light scientifically, and then showing that God is not light theologically, right? But I knew, this is why I waited to the third round. I didn't put Noah Waspy in there. Did y'all see how I played him? I knew he was going to jump out there, try to do the white boy stuff and the spiritualist. I got that boy body shook in the question. No, yes, yeah, that don't work in a debate. You look fearful, huh? You look scared, running from questions. You got no. And then, yeah, I can show it, but why didn't you? You ain't show it in the whole debate. You ain't showed it in the whole debate. You just made the claim. Anybody notice he didn't bring no sources? He didn't bring no source. He just was using AI, right? And just random bullshit about electromagnetism and electricity and light, right? Nobody's debating that. You said light is God. Now you got to show that this photon is God, and that praising this photon is somehow not idol worship. You were in the bag. Easy work. Huh? So easy headshot, easy kill. You dig what I'm talking about? Let's play some of this. You dig what I'm talking about? They was playing that whack music over there, the naga this, naga. I'm sorry. You dig what I'm talking about? It's not about the debate. Right? The music was whack. That's just that on that. You dig what I'm talking about? But let me throw some of this let me throw this on. I'll be right back, y'all.
I walk on this path of life, guided by the wasp inside every word. land of truth and light, where the spirits dance all night. The Creator gang shines bright, guiding us with all their might. Trumpets sound across the sky as we raise our voices high, praising the one most high under the Oasis watchful eye. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone. Harmony in every beat, our faith is concrete. Through the pages of the Oasis, ancient wisdom on display, teaching us the righteous way, leading us to a brighter day. With each trumpet blast, we're reminded of the past and the love that will ever last.
Did y'all see how every one of my rounds was set up to debunk what he brought out? I gotta give a salute to Daryl Cosmon. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Daryl Cosmon called me. He was like, man, I just read your debate. You should make your second round first and your first round second. I said, you know what? You right. And if everything he said, I had the rebuttal already ready. Right? And then I knew he couldn't get away from the white guy thing, but asking for tolerance. See how hypocritical he is? They're asking for tolerance and all that stuff. But I ain't even want to get into the fact that we don't even know if JBN white. Again, just because you scared of, you're supposed to be spiritual, but you scared of spirits. Right? Again, God is light is an oxymoron. Right? They don't literally go together. They metaphorically go together. And that's what he couldn't get around, right? I didn't let him pull me into the range of that bullshit. You dig what I'm talking about? Easy work. Easy work. Huh, just me? Anybody want to come in, man? Y'all hit the link. Right? Come in and talk your stuff, man. Jaja undefeated. It wasn't me. Fact. Listen to the old people that don't know what they talking about. And the young ones too. He hated the fact that I brought up you was still a child. In the 2000s, you was a K through 12 grade student. Bro, you don't have the experience. Stop it. Up here capping like you know what a God is. I proved you didn't. Right? Talking about praise God. Ain't no God today. Don't you start that, Cosmon. Don't you start that blasphemy, Cosmon. Honor and humility. Malachi Maccabee up in this thing. That's right, daughter. It's a great spirit. Right? Shout out Micah. Yeah, I think so too, family. Shout out JBC. Dig what I'm talking about? Bezel up in this thing. I ain't seen Bezel in a minute. What up, Bez? You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, easy work, y'all. You dig what I'm talking about? Easy work. I ain't even tripping. You dig what I'm talking about? We don't even usually do judges. But I mean, if they listen to the topic of the debate wasn't about religious tolerance, right? The topic of the debate was proven if God is literally light. He wasn't able to do that. But I did apologize before he started doing all that scientific mumbo jumbo, right? I did apologize. I told y'all it was coming. Did y'all notice he ain't proved God was light not once? He didn't even try. And then he went in on Waspy, talking about something he ain't know nothing about. No. Right. All light because he is the creator of it. Right? He's not light. You can't just be light or a power. Right? You got to be all of it. But he can't just be light. The creator also has to be darkness too. And I should have, there's some other things I could have did. There's some questions. I thought we was doing 5 and 5 and then 5 and 5. I had some other questions. My question, I would just simply ask, why are you so contingent on light being your God when darkness was there before your God? So why can't darkness be the God? And is that just an effect of Willie Lynchism, right? Playing out on itself because in effect, you really hate your skin. Is that why you come up with this mediocre metaphor? But if you would just admitted that it was a belief, if you would have just admitted that it's a religious metaphor, theological, right? How can it not be a belief and it's theological? Huh? Theology is the systemized order of religious belief. Right? So I knew right then, you dig what I'm talking about, cuz ain't really know what he was talking about and that he was going to get beat up. But it is what it is. He asked for this. And he's no offense, but he ain't the best debater in the world, but I've seen him win before. So to get blasted like that, he got blasted, bro. He got blasted. You dig what I'm talking about? He got beat up bad, y'all.
Oh, you want something too, old man? Huh?
No. That's how I did his job. You want some of this too light? No.
Oh, you want something too, old man? Huh?
No. He ain't gonna ask for
this
no
series
more
of
too.
videos we've been talking about.
I got another hat to catch this month too. Right? Because they got another one of these silly brothers who made another silly claim that all light is objective. I guess he didn't remember that you can't see an X-ray or a gamma ray or a radio wave. Huh? All light is not visible. Huh? Nor is it objective. And what he don't know, you know what? I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Because y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn to stop messing with Cosmon in October, bro. There's 4 hats. And I think I got, who else I get in October before? I got somebody in October before. I done got about 5 hats in October. Right? Y'all gonna stop messing with Cosmon around harvest season, right? I'm harvesting the heads of false gods. Right? The brother took a debate on God and never even asked me what God is and then complained that I didn't tell him. And so when I told him that was a man and that you don't praise a God, you become one. Ooh-wee. That's when we was on another level. But he asked for that, y'all. He told me to bring that, what up, dope? You dig what I'm talking about? He told me to bring that out. He called for it, but he ain't know what he was calling for. Huh? He was still talking about God. I was talking about the God maker. This what they ain't want. You dig what I'm talking about? Anybody want to hit the link? Come on in, man. I'm just talking my stuff. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just talking my stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Hold on. You dig what I'm talking about? We gonna get some get it rocking in this thing real quick. You dig what I'm talking about? Let's get it rocking in this thing a little bit, right? Hold on. Right? Because they gonna hit me with some mess anyway on this on this thing, right? First things first, let's crack it off, y'all. Hey, we just vibing, man. Y'all come on in, man. I just rolled me up a big fat super thing. I'm blowing on some of the finest, right? This is called Morocco.
And I can tell you why.
Cause they can't come quick, they the game.
And I can tell you why.
Hey,
Cause we did it on our own. Had some niggas home, got the throne. I can tell you why. Let's go.
hey,
Staring at my last zone.
hey,
And I ain't going home till it's gone. I can tell you why.
hey.
I can tell you.
Let's go.
I can tell you.
Let's go.
I can tell you why.
Blue Girl Cosmo.
I can tell you.
Hey, what happened, baby? What's going on? Hey,
Boy.
now I was
Hey,
caught
how
up
it go?
in the streets and they showed
Beat
the
on
handy,
that
but it ain't the money
Hey, I'm
that
about to
keep
go
my
home and
son
watch
in my
it now, bro.
I put hands and feet on that boy.
Hey, I'm about to get to the. Hey, I'm about to turn it on as soon as I get in the crib, man.
And dig this. And dig this. I had to give you a shout out.
Oh man, oh much love, bro.
Shout out, cause look, when you told me to make the second round, the first round, he went first.
Man,
In the round, it rebutted. I didn't even have to use a rebuttal. It rebutted everything he just prior
bro,
said.
I told you, I told you, bro.
I said, well, damn.
Hey, I can't wait to watch it, man. Yeah, I just got out of work, man. I had to DJ at a wedding tonight, bro. So,
OTK.
man, bro, I can't wait to see it though, man. I just want to come on, man, and say what's up, bro, and congratulations on the victory. I already knew it was going down, man. I already knew
Man,
what was going to
Creator
happen.
is undefeated, man. They be thinking it's me they fighting.
Man,
I never win.
white.
I never win because you think I'm doing something negative. I'm actually doing the right thing. You can't whoop me.
You can't whoop you.
You
Can't
can't.
whoop you.
I can't
whoop
lose. I'm
And you
always
got some-
fighting
hey.
on the side of right.
Hey, and you got some powerful brothers in your corner too.
Mm-hmm. Listen, listen. This brother, it must have been 8 this morning.
Huh?
This brother called me. He said, "Man, I just got done reading." And listen, first of all, whoop this and whoop that, so they don't get confused.
Right. Right.
And then I said, "You know what? You're right."
Right.
And then he said, "You know what you should do? You should put the second round first.
Make your second round your first
Like,
round.
bro, they're not even ready for this
Yup.
job.
Yup. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. See, we got your back, bro. You got some powerful brothers in your corner, and I got some powerful brothers in mine. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what they don't understand.
That's what,
Gang, family, you ain't gonna
Man.
never catch a one-on-one. Even when you
Hey.
think this one-on-one, it ain't.
right.
We gonna beat you up and jump you every time. You ain't gonna never get a win over
Hey,
here.
we in the background sharpening each other up. You know what I'm saying? We
Every
gotta-
day.
Every day.
And see, that's what they don't know. They think we like just believe this stuff.
Hey,
Like
you
we don't be going at each other or sharpening each other up. Like, well,
Man.
what about this? And you know what I mean? We'll antagonize each other.
Right. Remember, you pushed me to find that awareness, being primal.
And this,
You pushed me towards that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Calvin, you know what? You right, man. Mad than a motherfucker about it, but I'm like, bro, you right, man. Let me go in there and dig a little deeper.
man, and it's in there. He looked at. Listen, we both seen this verse before
Man,
and overlooked it.
overlooked it. You don't see it. You don't see it until you looking for it.
Right.
Like you read it 1,000 times in that book, bro. But until you looking for it, man, you don't even see it. You think you know what you seeing and you comprehend it. Man, it's like that book. So man, that book is nuts.
It's
Wow,
nuts, bro.
nuts.
It's different, y'all.
It's nuts.
We ain't never trying to get nobody to believe us or to take our word for it. Bro, I'm telling you, if you just, first of all, anybody who is a searcher of light or knowledge, right? Anybody who in their soul say that they love the creator, right? Your brother is telling you this is an immaculate read.
Man.
It's going to challenge you. It's going to hurt your feelings. But it'll also teach you how to defeat white supremacy. It'll also tell you how to defeat the capitalistic society and keep your integrity.
Right. And overall,
it'll also teach you how to produce a civilization and colony,
yes,
free of the ills of the world,
yes,
and ruled by man.
Yeah. And overall, bro, I'm gonna say this before I get out of here. And overall, bro, it teach you how to overcome you. It teach you how to overcome you, man. Look, the best thing, bro, the greatest thing I've ever read on the cover of that book is that you are the most sacred study of your life.
Your life. And then he said one of the most intricate practices that man should, really lean into is practice.
Crazy. Practice is the perfection, man. So hey, let me go ahead and do your thing, bro. I gotta run up in the crib, man. Go ahead and do your thing, bro. Love and light to you, man. I'm gonna watch this debate too when I settle in.
All right, bro.
All right, much love. Peace.
One. Man, listen, it feel good when you know. Right? It feel good when you know. When you put a great performance in because you did great work. All praise to the ever-present creator. They be thinking it's me, y'all. When you step for the creator, when you step for them babies, you can't lose, right? Even a loss is a win because guess what? They can't whoop you that way no more. But guess what? We ain't taking no L's. None. It ain't even close. It ain't even close no more. Objectively, the level of information, right? And if you see, I kept him right here, right? God is light is a theological, metaphorical belief. I knew that they were skeptics to religion. Most of y'all talking about God don't even really believe it. And you definitely don't know it. Because the proof is you think God creates something. That a waspy came in hitting like a ton of bricks. Huh? What's an idol? Anything that has form and figure, like light that's worshipped. Ooh-wee. Hadouken. That's idol worship. So if you praising a photon, which has form and figure, right? We can see them now. Yes. And guess what, y'all? The shape is spiraling. It changed. It's being. It looked just like cymatics. It's crazy. Oh man, I can't even make this up. Listen, light is mentioned in the Owaspy 2,096 times. Just light. They call the creator the master of light, the all light. All light means I made it. Not that he literally is light. He's all light. He's the source of it. This is why people confuse God with the sun when they take it literally. But it makes more sense than God being light and you trying to say the production is the God and not the thing that's producing it, the sun. So actually, that's a higher step in the God is light theology. And listen, the thing is, if they twisted it and admitted that it's metaphorical, right? If they just admitted that it's metaphorical, their work would actually hit harder. But the fact that you won't admit it and that you keep trying to literally say it's like, you're going to always lose. Especially against a nigga like me who peep weaknesses. I peep patterns. You dig what I'm talking about? Anywhere, first of all, the whole God is light topic is actually in effect darkness. Remember, I showed facts, figures, axioms prove light. He ain't came with no facts, figures, no axioms proving light. He ain't do that. And then guess what? Guess what else he didn't do? Right? Because it can't be done. Right? It's prove God with facts and figures. That was the debate. He wasn't able to do it. I exposed his indoctrination live. I asked him a simple question. Who told you you're supposed to praise a God? Was it God? Let me guess. Huh? Bruh, you've been duped. Right? You don't praise a God. You become one. And that's what they missing. They don't understand that they perceive that religion is a purposely told lie. They just don't know why religion is a purposely told lie. It is to get you to praise a God. Huh? And especially religion hides the true understanding of God, and is that man is God and turns into one. Huh? When that physical body goes into the earth, something grows out of it, right? Something blooms. It's called a spirit, right? And when that spirit or that tree, or that plant has reached the point to where it has fruition or creates fruit, right? And goodness and love and, good deeds done to other people, right? When you can manifest that all on your own, guess what you are? God. Hitting with the fact that Creator said, I made man from the start, from the jump. I designed him from the start to approach the Godhead. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of life, or even existing, is to experience existence. Through that, you gain knowledge. Huh? Through that knowledge, you lose fear. Huh? You see, a lot of them worried about what you say about God because they think God can do something to them. I can do something to you before your quote unquote spooky mysticism God can get to you. I can help you or harm you before he can. So who God? Again, proving the fact objectively. If one of us gotta be it, which one got the power to do something? And as I showed him today, you dig what I'm talking about. If God ever even asks you for a prayer and then threaten you, if you don't praise him, nigga, that's nigga, that's a shakedown. What would you call that in the streets? Well, you dig what I'm talking about. You supposed to, to be coming over here. You're supposed to be checking in every week, y'all. It's like it's not protection, but you protected. Huh? And I don't know. If that money don't come in, maybe your windows get broke out. Maybe your store goes up in flames. Or, you can pay this little money on every weekend. You dig what I'm saying? Man, that's the same trick God is doing. Huh? A God is not to be praised. A God is a thing to become. A goddess is a thing to become. Right? And then I hit him with the fact, God can't literally be like, ain't no God ruling. It's a female. Ooh wee. Ain't like that. You put the sister in the lead spot. Ooh wee. Oh, they don't be liking that. But boy, it feel good when you did a good work. I gotta salute my brother A1 when he come through. You dig what I'm talking about? A1 actually a good host. He a good host. He held it down. You dig what I'm talking about? It was just one little hiccup. But I had a hiccup. I really didn't know that my mic had unmuted. I didn't know that. You dig what I'm saying? So that was honest, and you can tell that his mistake was honest. You dig what I'm talking about? That's how it be when it's live sometimes, but you got to keep pushing. You dig what I'm talking about? Right. But the conversation hit different when you're able to listen to what the people saying. Right? Listen, I'm saying it's a belief. Why won't he just rock with that? That's real. Right? No different than an Abrahamic faith or Buddhism, Brahmanism, any one of them. No different. It's what you're choosing because of your personal opinion. That means it's subjective. They kept twisting that word up. He didn't really understand objective, subjective. Right? So I defined it. Man, shout out Daryl Cosma, man. He was right on time, bro. Everything. Zip, 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 zip. Right on point, man. Black Nino Macalini, boy. Easy twerk, boy. Huh? Right? Foot on the neck of the false god. Pay your tithes. Hey, Weezy up in here. Coliseum of arguments, man. I wish I could have got into the. I'm so busy, I can't even get into the debate scene like that. Right? Huh? They not ready. Light is something you practice. Ooh. To all be enlightened to all. Stop. You're talking on some levels they not ready for. Huh? Indeed, Malachi Maccabee. Huh? Young Balvin Bunning. Yeah. Young Mikey of the Turtle Gang, young Balvin Bunningham. You dig what I'm talking about? Oh, man. Yeah, man. OTK. What it do? What it do? He said, I'm taking time. Easy. Let me go up to the top, man. Good looking, Bezel Wezzle. You dig what I'm talking about? JBC. Right? My man. Salute. Right? Who we got up in here? The Hammer. Huh? Who we got up in here, man? Who we got up in here, man?
Gang. My brother, all praises to the great spirit. What's the word?
You know, just got done turning a nigga God into a parking lot.
Boy, hey man, you killed it when you was like, nigga, your guy can be bent. Boy, I about coughed a lung up over here laughing. You was already telling me, nigga, your guy done been bent before. Then you brought up the UV rays. He had no answer for none of that. I noticed a lot of his people was like, they kept accusing you in the chat of like deflecting or running or being in denial. That's what it was. They kept saying you was in denial, you know what I mean? But when you were showing like, hey, too much exposure to that light you talking about, and notice it was visible light.
Yeah.
Too much exposure to that light, boy. You know what I mean? I stay out in that sun bare naked if you want to. Niggas be trying to duck the sun when that sucker be, you know what I mean? I'm saying too much exposure to this God you talking about, you dig, is detrimental to everybody. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Why niggas be looking for the shade.
Exactly.
You know, you trying to cool it.
Nobody has ever broached this question before. You got a little echo. Hold on, I got you. Nobody had broached this question before to them. I seen them come to draws. I seen them win with this same debate, right? This is why it was that you seen the lackluster information that you seen, right? But my point was the whole point was not only is it metaphor, right? It has to be.
Yes, come on, man. Are we in kindergarten? We all know that God is light is a metaphor. Stop it. That's just stop with the funnies. Just stop while you're ahead. Everybody knows that that's a metaphor.
Right.
You ain't talking about literal light, what candle light, the moonlight, sunlight, with the LED lights. Like, look, stop.
So
just stop.
And this is why I asked them. We in Buddhism, Brahmanism, Surya, and Ushas, and they are God, and they make light. What makes your God any better than theirs?
Man, light, like what was said, light is what you practice, man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Light is what you practice, and if you hold the highest ideal of the Creator up top, meaning in your mind, the ever-present, all-powerful, you know the characteristic. As long as you hold it up top and you don't mean the opposite way of that, you understand? Whether you call it light or God or whatever is irrelevant at that point. It's really about what you hold up top, and that's one thing I noticed, bro. It don't be no moral compass or none of that. Right. We talking about this light, this Mr. God's electromagnetism, and you got UV rays on there, gamma ray, X-ray. You got all types of light on the electromagnetic spectrum that you can't even see. They talking about visible light.
Exactly.
The smallest portion of the electromagnetic spectrum.
But then when they want to, they want to expand it all, light. Then
now you swimming with the sharks now.
Right, because you conflate electromagnetic radiation with the electromagnetic field, and they're not the same thing.
Got it.
A lot of people see you could argument that the electromagnetic field is omnipresent. You can make that argument, but the electromagnetic radiation, like light, is limited within the field. So in effect, light, no, not omnipresent, because it doesn't and it has finite needs. Guess what? The Creator must always be infinite. It can't be finite. It can't be measured at a rate. That can't be really clear right there. Nor none of that. We just can't let you get it off no more. You dig what I'm talking about? Billions and billions of people been killed in the name of that deity. And everybody who got a false one getting smashed. Everybody
Yeah, that was easy work though, bro. That was
Easy work.
Yeah, that wasn't hard. That wasn't hard at all, man.
Wasn't enough.
I noticed too, man. Pseudo is a thing that people use so loosely these days. You know what I mean? Pseudo this, pseudo that. You dig? They don't really even be knowing what they be talking about. They just be talking. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Dig what I'm talking about. But you know what? I don't really care. But I can still tell you why.
My daughter happy. Now I was crossed by some niggas I supported gladly. I was happy to support them. That's my point exactly. Now we was both on the corners. They had smaller baggies. I worked harder, grind smarter. Now they won't get at me. Is it because my ambition for real? For real. Niggas playing, my hands itching for real. For real. Nigga, them Instagram picture for real. Brazil on the beach cooking fish on the grill. If you ain't spent the meal, you never witnessed the feel. I told them niggas I'm busy, I really wish I could chill. Find what you seek, if you don't grind, you don't eat. Blood sucking niggas, they got the mind of a leech. Worry about mines, but nigga, mine is complete. Went from dropping straight cash, but now I'm signing receipts. Let's go, Trust.
These niggas wanna stop my rain, and I can tell you why.
They can't mess with this creating game. Hey, I tell you why.
Because we did it.
I can tell you why. Staring at my last zone, and I ain't going home till it's gone. I can tell you why. I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you why.
Trust.
I can tell you. I can tell you.
Hey yo, I write about my life, so that make me the realest author. If you ain't from the streets, you might feel I'm awkward. My bitches look better, they asses feel softer. Never thought that I'd deal with stalkers and pillow tossers, but I'm still getting bread, so I kill them softer. I'm a foreign car parker, and you still a walker. Now I'm walking with a clip thick as Mrs. Parker. Enough lead to turn his head to a pencil sharpener. Understand why they talk about me. Got shooters outside the club, it's a walkout fee. If you pay it, then you might get the walkout free. If you don't, then last nigga caught about 3. I got 100 for the lawyer, $150 for the bail. $250 just in case someone go to jail. I'm a boss, I don't touch none of what I sell. Been 8 summers since I seen a number on a scale. Trust.
Hey.
These niggas wanna stop my rain.
Hey.
And I can tell you why.
The niggas
can't fuck with my game.
Hey.
I can tell you why. Let's go. We did it on our own. Had some niggas home at the throne. I can tell you why. Let's go. Staring at my last zone.
Hey.
I ain't going home till it's gone. I can tell you why. I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you why.
They don't know why. The whole.
I can tell you. Well, that deal go hard, boy. You can't mess with my gang, baby. Create a gang, boy.
Had that boy quiet. Listen, how did I know he was gonna get the low man, listen. I had that line.
I already knew you had it in the cut. I knew it. I like shit. Cal about to bust that chopstick, man.
Yeah. Shall we see? What up, though?
Hey, what up, baby? Hey. I ain't get a chance to see the whole thing straight through. I was in and out. But I did get a chance to see you cooking, though, boy. Hey, when you really started cooking for me was when you started exposing the God and showing that nigga, how can your God be light with morals, nigga?
Yeah.
How can your God have these characteristics and be light? So, you know what I mean? That was a good point when you started exposing the characteristics of the God.
Right.
But
nobody had ever asked him. And this is what I was going. This is what I was going. Mally, you on your computer now?
Nah, let me mute up. All right, my bad.
Malachi Maccabee.
Right.
Shalom, my brothers. I'm gonna mute up.
And that's the one thing I had never heard anybody against them bring this up. And this would have defeated them just like it defeated them tonight, right? Nobody ever brought, especially since you practice a theology, which is the study of the nature or character of God, right? So that would mean we should ask, what kind of God is light? You see what I'm saying? What are the characteristics? Right? And if you expose the characteristics of light, they come up short or lacking of even what we know a God can be. Right? Light is a result. It's created. Period. Light can't exist without corporeal material. Light can't exist without motion. Huh? So if your so-called God or creator is contingent upon anything else, that proves it's false. Simple. Right? And then, like I told him, I never heard nobody bring this out. And we just learned tonight that he didn't know that there was more than one fundamental force. He only thought it was one fundamental force, electromagnetism. He didn't know about strong force, weak force, gravity. He didn't even know gravity is a fundamental force. He just thought electromagnetism. Gravity warps your God. Bends and twists your little God up. Strong force, at least 100 times stronger than your God. Who's supposed to be all omnipotent. It ain't all powerful. Right? Because strong force then took your God lunch money. Straight up like that. So you claiming that light got these attributes that light say it don't got. As a matter of fact, light don't say nothing. And that's a problem if you God. Huh? It's a problem, right?
I want to know if this light, you know what I mean, is chopping off goat heads. Because God is associated with sacrifice.
That's why I asked him. You dig what I'm talking about? And listen, them one question answer, because that means you're ducking. Everybody know what this is. We asking questions. It's a question and answer round. If you yesing and knowing, right? Yep, no, and you got a minute to expound, that means you don't know what you're talking about. That's what that means. Because if you actually knew what you was talking about, you would just take the time to expound. Right? And when he seen the question caught him up, then he want to use the time and filibuster. Use up time and whatever. It's a trick that's no good, man. We too good over this side. Debating wise, we some savvy gentlemen in that ring. We pretty savvy. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't took no L's. Ain't gonna take no L's. So we done got Hebrews up out of there, Islam up out of there, Christianity up out of there, and now the God is light niggas. And don't forget Kimmy. Y'all gonna leave me alone in the month of October. Y'all gonna leave me alone in the month of October. Last October, remember we had the goons out. That's when y'all was introduced to young Mr. Cosmon Kruger. Yeah. Remember, that's exactly about a year ago. A year and 7 days. Huh? Yeah. The 19th last year. He's over here catching heads. Killing false gods. Burning down ideologies, bro. We just come through and wipe it out. Telling you, they had won debates with that same stuff. Y'all see that? You see the level that we be dealing with? That's why it don't never mix right. Because it's always seemed like I'm talking over your head.
So Cosmo, what you think about his information he brought out as far as his rounds?
No, the rounds was trash. The presentation, you couldn't see it. You dig what I'm talking about? It wasn't sourced. Right? There was just something in a Google thing. Right? And the claims he was making, he didn't show. Every claim I made, I showed. I said it's idol worship. I showed what is idol, right? And then proved that worshiping a photon, electromagnetism, or light, right, is theologically idol worship. Right? Showed what when that showed what an idol was. And then showed that if you praising anything, right? And you think, right, that's named God, that you think creates everything, that prove you in darkness. The whole debate was him trying to prove the creation was the creator. He was trying to prove the whole debate that God was the creator. Owaspi say the proof that anybody who says that, the proof that they are in darkness is that they gonna tell you God is the creator. That's how you know they in darkness. Why? Because they think God is a man in the sky or a spirit in the sky, right? Sits on a throne, pointing, making things. They think that entity makes everything, right? Proof is indoctrination, as God said, I don't want your praise. That would be a selfish God. What would I do with it? Huh? Why pray when I can work? I don't think, you know what? I think, y'all, we're going to have to get down, because I hear that a lot, right? But I don't think people really know how prayer works. And for the most part, I know for the most part, they think it works the opposite way than it actually does. Right? I think we need to get back down to the basics of meditation and prayer, because they differ. Right? One is focused inwards that affects outward. And one is focused outward that affects inward. Huh? So I be hearing that, you dig what I'm talking about, and I don't even be thinking they know how, like, you really praise. You dig what I'm talking about? Like, it's so easy to do with anything. Acquiescing to anything in this world, especially if it's not your own thought. Huh? You already caught in the quote-unquote matrix. You ain't thinking for yourself. And that's what religion does. It thinks for you. It just needs you to believe. Because that's all I need to get you snared. Right? It's not personal. Right? We kill all false gods. You just happen to serve one of them. Right? But you're going to have to give your God some peas, some frozen peas for that eye. Huh? You're going to have to give your God some frozen peas for that eye tonight. Hear me? You're going to have to give your God some frozen peas tonight for that eye. Because, boy, I swole that thing up. On his head. On his head, all on your God head. You dig what I'm talking about? I guess Jacob ain't the only one that could whoop a God. Huh? Y'all thought Cosmo wasn't gonna get him one, huh? His little God like weak. Give him a couple of them, he'll get himself together. He'll get himself together, man. The Creator is undefeated. And there's a reason that this stuff happened, y'all. It's not by mistake. It's a reason. Right? Listen. We play this all the time, and I don't think nobody ever really pays attention. But it's a reason. We the bottom man dumb.
We fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength.
Gang, gang.
Man. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Shout out there.
So, hey, I didn't get the chance to see the whole thing and all that. So his stance was that so electromagnetic whatever is God or light.
Yeah.
So when you spoke on, because I know you did, the manufacture of that light, like, what was the response to that?
The nigga said, God can be anything. God could be anything. You could just make it up.
That's
right.
wild.
In a debate about is God light, right? And you tell me, how is it theological? But when I ask you, is it a belief? You say no. That's impossible.
Right.
It's impossible. There's no way you could, I knew right then that the statement is oxymoronic because you can't apply light to God and God to light, because even in the mythos, God creates light. So no matter if it was everywhere doing everything, even though it ain't, even though it's not intelligent, it doesn't think, doesn't create any living live being, planet, or nothing. As a matter of fact, when light comes into contact with it, it tries to eradicate it. Whatever it is. You just got to be stronger than this so-called God. Let that sink in. And this is why I told him, since you up here just making up gods, let me choose one that's better and more powerful than your God. It warps your God. It dumbs him down. Huh? When your God comes into contact with this God, huh? Ozone scatters your God. Huh? It dumbs your God down, blocks UVB, UVA rays. Right? If this God wasn't stronger than your God would bomb the earth. Right? But luckily, your God is a punk ass God. Right? And that ozone, you dig what I'm talking about, is a little bit better. Now, I didn't see men living in the dark. I ain't never seen a man living without no ozone. So that's why the question is so important to ask them, what type of God is your God is like? Because you're trying to get us to praise it. Trick no good over here, homeboy. These hands swift. Swift. We swift on our toes over here. I ain't getting into none of that. No, you just got to be a little spicy. You dig what I'm talking about or whatever, just to keep the crowd interested. You dig what I'm talking about? So I play on the word naga. Right? So I ain't throwing a bunch of N-bombs in there. You dig what I'm saying? It's just you got to be able to read the crowd, right? But I don't just read the crowd. I'm a real MC. I move the crowd. Because I let you know, you dig what I'm talking about, riding around. How you prove if you in the crowd, you. How do you know if you serve a false God? Let me tell you real quick, right? Did the nigga ever ask you to pray? Huh? They ever ask you to pray? Huh? To him? Did he threaten you if you didn't? Huh? Yeah, Kizzy. She said, I'm 4'8", and I ain't getting taller. Maybe me being struck by electricity stop. What? You got struck by electricity, sis, for real? That's real? You got struck by some electricity? Lightning bolt or something? That's crazy. I wonder if it did stunt your growth. But if it stunted your physical growth, guess what it did? It raised you up spiritually. Right? We can look at that example in the Ions. You dig what I'm saying? So you just may be an iron. You just might be just a midget, though. You dig what I'm saying? You definitely from that mound builder stock. You definitely an iron. Ain't no way around that. Definitely a mound builder. He'll be daughter of the Great Spirit. You got to be from America talking about the Great Spirit. Ooh wee. You dig what I'm talking about? The Great Gitchi. Huh? Yeah. They gonna catch up. Mustard. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, you got let me see. You got, man, the little midget ass got hit by lightning. That's crazy. And I was watching this thing one time where this dude was like coming out the house or something, and no, he didn't even have, like, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't even have nothing in his hand, and he was like running to the rain to try to get to his car or whatever, and lightning just struck this whoop, knocked him down on the ground and everything. You dig what I'm talking about? So how did he get up? He started to, take off running to get lightning hit him again. Whoa. I was like, gee, and he survived that. That's crazy. That was crazy. I seen that on one of them little one of them shows or memes or whatever. You dig what I'm talking about? Shock Dog got him on the CCTV. Yeah, man, but you dig what I'm talking about. We just coming over here. You dig what I'm talking about. Giving it out to the guy, giving it up to the creator. You dig what I'm saying? You don't never let us down, man. As a matter of fact, they ain't gonna let me show nothing anyway. So, man, we might as well play these cuts. Let me see if I can figure it out like this. Watch this. Let me see if I can do it this way. And we gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I know y'all, and I'm done talking too. You dig what I'm talking about? So let me see if we can go up out of here with this one right now. You dig what I'm talking about? Should I get Should I hit him with that? Or should I hit him with this? Yeah. Spice Man them. Richie Spice. Let's get up out of here with some Spice Man them. Huh? Let's get up out of here with the Spice Man, y'all. Richie Spice. You dig what I'm talking about? The song is Jah Never Lets Us Down. That's right. You dig what I'm talking about? That's right. Creator never let us down, bro. This is dope. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, man. Love, light, balance. You hear me? And you know I need y'all to do, right? You already know what I need you to do. Don't even act like it. So just, you dig what I'm talking about? Go ahead, throw me some vortexes in the chat, man, and let's just go ahead and get the spinning. Because I need you to breathe in. Huh? Let that light in. Ah. Because I'm Cosmon. And I'm out. That's right. Let them know. Let them know, Spice Man. Jah never let us down.
Oh no. Go Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. Everyone to sing, yeah, Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. 5 loaves of bread, 5,000 defend. Just like Moses rocked past the Red Sea, Jah, never let I down. 10 and 20,000 rise up against me. No, not one of them can come smite me, Jah, never let I down. Wicked heart and evil mind concentrate me, thinking how they want to terminate me, Jah, never let us down. He's my shield and my buckler. He's my guide and protector. Whoa, he never let I down. Sing it, let me sing it. Go Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. Everyone to sing it. Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. Like how David slew Goliath with a sling and a stone, Samson slew the Philistine with a jackass and bones, and never let I down. I run my back up in a sticky situation to preserve a better preparation. Wow, we never let I down.
Shout out to my nigga Zay for the graphics, by the way. Look at some of these graphics.
I'll never falter. Full saying there is no God, but praising Jah, I'm feeling glad. Yeah. Oh, Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. Everyone to sing, yeah, Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. 5 loaves of bread, 5,000 defend. Just like Moses right past the Red Sea, Jah, never let I down. 10 and 20,000 rise up against me. No, not one of them can come smite me, Jah, never let I down. Evil mind and evil thought concentrate me, thinking how they want to terminate me, Jah, never let us down. Sing it, tell me, sing it. Jaja, never let us down, no Jah, never let us down. Everyone to sing it. Jaja, Never let us down, don't ya? Never let us down. Oh, hey, Jaja, 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 Jaja. Never let us down, don't ya? Never let us down. Everyone to sing it. Jaja, 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 Jaja. Never let us down, don't ya? Never let us down.
Man, thank y'all for coming through, man. Thank y'all for showing love tonight, man. You did what I'm talking about. They didn't get to put the poll up or whatever, but you did what I'm talking about. Thank y'all for just keeping it 100 with yourself. Y'all seen the information. You judge for yourself. Right? But keep it real with yourself, because you ain't lying to me. We know he didn't go in there and prove the topic of the debate that God is like, actually, I went in there as a negative. Right? Right. And remember, a debate ain't about, you know, what you know. It's really about what you can show and prove. And he wasn't able to show and prove that God is like. I was able to show that God is literally not like. Right? So you dig what I'm talking about? We'll see how it play out in the judges or whatever. You dig what I'm talking about? Salute to them too. You dig what I'm talking about? But it's, you know, my style is unorthodox because I'm talking over your head. I knew the fact that when I mentioned that you dig what God can't be like, for the fact that there ain't no God in the heaven today, they wasn't even, they was like, what? What do you mean ain't no God? Here you go with that blasphemy, Cosmon. Right? But I showed that it ain't. Believe it or not, you ain't got to believe it. But I'm the only one that can actually tell time without a Gregorian or Justinian calendar. Huh? Yeah. Tell us, ask Light, right? What year is it since the creation of upright thinking man? You get to start getting into stuff like that, man, then it start to look bad. Start to look real bad. But look, we're going to get up out of here, man. Love, life, balance, y'all. Peace to the gang. Creator is undefeated. You dig what I'm talking about? Stay whooping the feet of these false gods. Your brother on them. Always. Huh? Cloud kicker. Huh? Mr. Anakwakaiki, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here, man. Peace, man. Peace.